Hello viewers, welcome to our Unity Android game development channel. This is our episode number 8 of how to create a 2D game using Unity. In the previous episode, we created our game controller C# script and we activated the spike logically. In short, we created our main game logic as you can see in the screen. But our spikes are showing very rigidly. I told you about the animation that in this episode we will learn to animate the spike more smoothly or more eye soothingly using a new tool, iTween. Before doing that, you can see in the screen that our spikes are not activating randomly. Rather, they are activating sequentially. There was a little mistake in the code. As you can see here, I am traversing the enabled index array using the for loop, but I am accessing the direct index from the right 12 and left 12 spike arrays. So this is kind of dumb, like this was a bad coding. This was a mistake. If you are not doing mistake, then you are not a good programmer. That's what we do. The programmers always makes mistake and find the bug. Left all spike, so it will be enabled index I. Let's just copy this and paste it everywhere in the for function. And if you are in the middle of this course, if you are not understanding what I am doing, that means you have missed an episode. If this is the case, then go to the description below and click the full course link and show your spirit that you can also learn game development from this Unity Android game development channel. Let us just check. Now, yes, the spike are activating randomly. Oh, I'm not dead yet. It seems I'm a very good player, though programmers are not good players. So let us just import the iTween tool or the iTween plugin. Now there is an important thing to consider. Before importing any of your plugin or before importing a new plugin, your game is now perfect, your game is now working correctly to this version. After adding a plugin, there may be some bugs and you have to detect what is the bug for resulting. That may be the bug may be caused because of the plugin or not. To detect it, you have to distinguish them. So I will always create a new part, a new copy of our project up to this part, and then I will add my plugin to the new project. So let's just do this. Before doing this, let us close the project. This is our project. Let's make a copy of it. Copy here. Let us just call it box flappy version 0.1, and this is our Box Flappy basic version. Now I will add a text document here, and I can call it version info. This is the first version. It includes no plugins. Let's just save this, copy it and paste it in here and edit it. This is the version 0.1, excuse me, 0.1. It includes iTween plugin. Now let us just launch our Unity and open the Box Flappy version 0.1. So now that we have created a copy of our Box Flappy game, and this is Box Flappy version 0.1, you can see our project settings are as before. The sorting layers are all here. The Android platform is selected, and other project settings are also as the same before. Now if you duplicate your project in this way, export package, then export it to a folder, and it will save the project in a .unity package extension named file. Then you create a new project, empty project, and then again go to the assets, import package, custom package, and show your .unity package address and import your package. Then you may have missing something in your project. First of all, your platform will be changed, your sorting layer will be disappeared, and many more settings will also disappeared. As this is a small game, a small project, the missing behavior is little less. But if this is a big game, then this is a great tension for you. What have just missed, you won't understand. So this is a good practice for me, I think, to directly duplicate the project in your Windows Explorer or your Finder for Mac, and then open your new copied project in the Unity engine. So we are done in this project settings, and I created this text file just to remember that this is the version that is okay till now. Now we will import our iTween plugin. Let's just go to Window and go to Asset Store. To access the Asset Store from your Unity engine, you have to be logged in your Unity account. We will import this free version of iTween. just click the import, and we don't need this sample, so I will uncheck this sample part. And as you can see the hierarchy in your project, there is no plugin folder, so it is shaded. There is no PixelPlacement folder, it is again shaded. There is no iTween folder, so it is again shaded. The shaded part indicates that there is no such folder in your project right now. So let's just click the import button, and you can see that from there is a plugin folder here, PixelPlacement, iTween, and this is our iTween script, in short iTween plugin. I will close the tab and we will start working. Let us just open our game controller script. We are simply enabling and disabling our spikes. Now we will animate them using iTween tool. So let's just do one more thing. Excuse me. Right now our spikes are here in the screen. So what we have to do, we will simply minus 2.24, we will simply hide them under this wall. So our new x is minus 2.85, let's make it minus 2.9. yes, let's make it minus 2.9. and now we will let them all enabled. Right wall spike, that was minus 2.9, so we'll take it to plus 2.9. this is it. Now we won't activate or deactivate the spikes, we will simply animate them from position minus 2.9 to minus 2.24 for the left wall spikes, and for the right wall spike we will animate them from plus 2.9 to plus 2.24. now let us just come here and one more thing. When I have created the copy of the project, the mono develop settings is reset. Go to edit, indentation, end of line, statements, next line, braces, and new lines will always new line for this else. I prefer to format the code like this position. If you are okay with that format, then you don't have to change it. For as you can see, iTween has shown up here. sometimes sometimes the iTween may not show up here. We do not need to import anything, or we do not need to import anything here. Using iTween will defaultly show in every script, but sometimes you may not see the iTween in auto suggestion. If you face this problem, then close your MonoDevelop ID, close your whole project, the Unity, and relaunch your Unity, and then relaunch your code in the MonoDevelop IDE. That will solve your problem. iTween dot will use MoveTo. MoveTo takes two arguments: the game object, the object that has to be animated. So MoveTo, what is the object that we have to be animated? This is left wall spikes enabled index I. This is the game object, and the hash table will be iTween dot hash. What is the x? The x is for left wall spike minus 2.24f. What is the y? The y should be unchanged. So as it is unchanged, Control C, Control V, this game object's y will be this y. So dot transform dot position dot y. Let's just give a enter here. Position y, z will be 0f, and the time, the animating time, we will set the animating time to 0.5f. Close the bracket, close this bracket. Let's just private floating point variable, take a floating point variable, private float animate time, and this will be 0.5f. we will use it here. Animate time. Now you can say that we are changing only x, but why we are taking the y and the z? In the iTween plugin, if you do not set this y and z, then it will change the y position and also the z position, so you will not get the desired result. So you have to, if you are setting manually the xyz, then you have to set all of them, the x, y and z. Same for the rotation, same for the scale. Let's just copy the whole sentence statement. Control V, we need this, Control X, this will be our right, right wall spikes, right wall spikes, enabled index. Now hide left wall spike. Control C, paste it here. Just take the left wall spikes, Control V, Control V, left wall spike. Now we are hiding it. Now our spike is in minus 2.24 position, so we will hide them to minus 2.9 position. This is it. Again, for the right wall spike, haha, what I have just pasted here. This will be right wall spikes, right wall spikes, and our X will be plus 2.9f. Our animate time is in 4 places, and I have just take a variable here. So now if 0.5 isn't perfect for us, we can just change in only one place, and it will automatically affect these 4 functions. So this is the benefit of keeping the variables in one variable. So let us just check our game. I'll simply maximize on play. I've just died. Oh, see, our first spike just animated. Yes. Oh, there is a problem in copy paste. Always hide the left wall spike to minus 2.9f and show the right wall spike to plus 2.24f. Yes, this is it. See, they are animating. Now it looks so good as we are seeing in our before code. So it is much better than activating or deactivating the game objects in the scene. So we are done importing the iTween plugin. I have just showed you only one function of iTween. iTween has more functions, and more functions you can use in your upcoming games on your personal projects. If you want more about iTween, then you can simply Google it and you can see the iTween documentation. You can animate, move, scaling, rotating using this iTween plugin. So our game logic part is almost done. So now comes the UI part. We will add our scoring scheme. We will add a main menu in our game in the next episodes. So stay tuned with us. So this is it. Thank you for today. Do not forget to subscribe to our channel, like this video, Share this video to your developer friends. Those are willing to learn game development. Like us on Facebook, follow us on Twitter.